Man, I'm the best movie reviewer in the world, and it feels good to know that. Man, that's what I love about it, just knowing that you're the best movie reviewer in the world. But listen, so this is going to be short, supposed to be short, but something that recently just happened that proves I had the smartest kids in the world. Kids smarter than me. That's why I'm like, man. I wanted to be a parent to give kids like my kids, the best experience of life and, the best childhood ever, give them all these things. And so we haven't really been, where some parents that we know immediately keep games away from kids and do all that. And all they do is read books and, they're reading books at a young age. Could do that, but people, it's just, to me, it's like you're doing that for them to, become successful and job-wise and trying to hope they make so much money. And to me, money isn't real. The happiness you spent through your life is the only thing real to me. And so, but now we're catching up on that, where I have my little one, watching adult movies. If you knew the kind of adult movies that it's not called adult movies, grown up movies that my kid has watched, you're like, really? Because I took him to see the first horror movie, Abigail. He liked it. The movie isn't good, but he liked it because he liked to see the vampires explode. That was his reason. Just whatever. But he likes I Am Legend, the movies to Resident Evil. Sometimes he keeps asking me to watch those again, but the thing is, this is like, I learned how to get him to sit through a movie because Resident Evil movies, I had to fast forward to shorten scenes for him to enjoy it. But, so I tried a new style where we'll watch half of a movie and then watch the rest the next day. So that's been working. And, I've been trying to get a little one into, cartoons, but he just doesn't care. He'll watch something like Peppa Pig, just something that was just mindless through YouTube a lot. Just some mindless, people like putting a whole bunch of balls in their mansion and they jump in it. And every time I ask, so what did you learn after, watching that? Like, what did you learn? Tell me something. You don't even know what you watch. And, and that was the thing I was fear of the most, is having my kid mostly on YouTube a lot and becoming as dumb as a lot of the people I've seen on YouTube, just a bunch of single dudes. And I decided, I put my foot down, this is it, I'm done with him on YouTube a lot, and so every once in a while when he wants to watch something, he only watches things that I feel is mature enough to watch, as in something where you can think, you can explain to me what you just watched, something, give you thrill, scare, something, Freddy Krueger didn't work out. The remake to Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, that did not work out. He asked me to turn it on. But anyways, that one we didn't get very far. but we just finished Aliens, and the second one. We didn't watch the first one because I knew that'd be too boring. And the thing is, it hit me like, man, that video, it was on a different channel, but the way I was like turned down Jeremy when he would spend all this whole video trying to say how Terminator Dark Fate sucks, and he come with one reason, and he brought up Newt, that saying killing off Newt is dumb, which is like, okay, well, probably me even looking on Google, which I did later, but I said in the video, Newt would have been so much older by that time that movie came out, because it was like 9 years later since the second one, and the thing is, I don't really know, but the little sleep thing, I can't think of the name of it when I get into it. I knew the name of it, but when I do videos, it just slips my mind. Is that the thing that stops you from Asian too? I'm Asian. I'm saying Asians. Asian too. Is it? Because that's why I always saw it as. And I say that's why it would not have worked. But this is why my little one's so smart. I felt something's wrong for the first time. I've seen the movie so many times, you know, aliens, you know, and I never noticed it, but this is the first time I started noticing things like, oh, that's weird how I never noticed this, when, just never really like just noticed something like small. But there's something about Newt was so like, just had me thinking something's strange here. But I didn't really figure it out. And then at the end, my little one said, so who's that little girl? And I said, it's the girl, and he said, oh, I thought that was her sister or something. I'm still not thinking of anything of it. And then he's asked me, he's like, so I was make sure you understand, like, that's the girl, and he says, oh, she looks older. And I was like, mother effer. She is older. So it kind of made me think about, Jeremy's bullcrap that he killed off Newt. I'm thinking through one movie and she looked that old of a difference. That looked like 2 years older. So I guess they had to go back and change the ending. I don't know why, but I never noticed that she's like 2 years older in that movie. She is not that little girl. I've never noticed that. And the thing is, I never noticed that, man. That's genius, man. And, I would not have noticed if it, I know that I had that feeling like something, was something not right. Something felt different. And, and yeah, it's a huge difference to my understanding from what I'm seeing. She looks definitely older, like 2 years older, could be even more. But anyway, surprise. So, but yeah, so that's why, because one thing that I forgot to mention is just even though I got like view responses from single dudes, which I would kind of miss something like that again. Even kids have gave me view responses that I never ever really watched them because I don't want to watch no 8-year-old kid tell me I suck in life or something that makes no sense. But from what I've seen partially is I was like, you're a kid, but you're dumber than what your age should be. And I said, girl, I can't have my kids concentrate on YouTube. After I seen like these kids, who gave me their responses and how dumb they were not realizing how dumb they were. It's just like you can tell that they were losers in school. Not trying to, be all offensive, but I just figure like, I can't have my kids be that dumb. I just keep seeing single stupid dudes on YouTube. So anyways, get on to the point. So now I'm starting on what I initially meant to start on is I tried to do this video yesterday, but there was so much distraction going on. And I kind of went to upload a video because I was like talking and little one came right here and started talking. It wasn't in the camera and I was just like, I never told them I'm doing a video, but still just like, because the reason why I told them we were about to watch a movie that was Aliens. And I was like, oh my gosh, I was almost done too. And I was just like, go to mommy. I was just saying like that, go to mommy. He was just staring, my little one was staring at me. And it's like, because he had the popcorn and everything, And I'm like, go to mommy. And that's why I was doing the video. I decided I'm not going to upload that. I'm just going to redo it because it was at the end. I wanted to put bloopers, but that took all the way at the end for you to see that. And so I figured, let's just redo the video. And, I just started the video saying, man, I'm just like kind of down because I don't know what is my next movie to review, and it hit me. Actually, I do have a movie very soon to review. Possibly because I'm supposed to be partying for the next 3 weeks. I mean, as in partying, with things, and I don't know if that would get in the way, but I don't think it will, but we'll see. But anyways, but I wanted to start out the video saying that about, me talking about movies sucking, saying that I'm getting to the point of sometimes I would say go watch it compared to the kind of people I've seen. So the first thing is I want to explain. I explained this before in a video that I do have in private, but I kind of want to take it out because I think it's a good, I can't think of the word I'm looking for. It's understanding of me when it comes to, things I say. But one thing is like how I, see it as, like I said before, and I said in that video too, and other things too, about my block list. If I'm saying something like my top 10 favorite movies, or I'll say a movie is good or something, let's say like Batman v Superman is in my top 10 favorite movies. And I get comments like, oh, that movie's terrible, block. Because logically, like I said, that's a YouTube thing. And I kind of talked about this before. In the real world, everyone so far has loved Batman v Superman. It is actually in their favorite superhero movie, and it is my also favorite superhero movie. You know, it's in my top 10 favorite movies. So, and then it really shows that then we are nothing alike. And like I said before, in old videos, you know, and my bigger channels, I have on private and whatever, is I did a video titled "Why You Should Embrace Me," and I said the more I see someone that goes against my logic, the worse their life was. That's one thing I've noticed. The more the people go against my logic, the worse their life got. And you know, and I have never met anyone in the real world that didn't love Batman v Superman. You don't have to love it. I'm just saying this is what they have thought that they were great. They loved it. You know, they use those words. And, you know, and I imagine anyone that has that kind of mindset, or the kind of same people that I heard about only through social media, but never really seen any videos. I don't watch any reviews for this movie, but it's for Star Trek Into the Darkness. I heard there's some kind of geek thing where geeks do not like Star Trek Into the Darkness because it's not like the TV show. So it's saying that I imagine you're going to be in some dumb shit. And the thing is, that has always been the outcome. And someone is like, man, that movie sucks when it's a good movie, and it's like, what are you into? And it's always some dumb shit, and they're single and blah, blah, blah. Next thing is, if I say a movie sucks and you're like, this movie's epic or awesome or amazing, same outcome, I will block you. And the same, there's gonna be a main reason for that, for the block is that, but like I said, it's probably not as going good as my first video that I had going through, but is, you know, I guess I can bring that up, you know, like now, it's just the same outcome as what I've seen of people that are into shitty crap and thinking they're epic and awesome. They're not there, and it has been in the 100%. You know, and I kind of want to mention this because people gotta understand. I like to do videos because I wanted to start conversations about movies with normal people, as in not from what I've seen. I didn't think about normal people. I just thought I wanted to start some kind of thing, do live videos with people, talk about movies and stuff. And, you know, I wanted vision. It's normal to just get on YouTube and do that. But I have constantly not seen that. I just see a bunch of single dudes and deranged people. But, you know, so it's like, it'd be like Facebook, you know, even though YouTube is public, doesn't mean I really accept it in that way. I still want people that are there to watch me, that are actually there, not just someone that's like, there's no talking to this person because this person's just not there, you know, just they're F-ups, but they just don't realize it and whatever. I don't know how to explain it because I've never seen as much stupidity as I've seen on YouTube. But, you know, it's just like saying that we have nothing in common. There's no reason for you to watch me. I don't want to force you to feel like you need to watch me. I'll block you. Just find someone else because we're totally off page, and there's no point of you coming back to another video and try to discuss me what you like and don't like, you know, at those two scenarios. And the thing is, like, that I want to get to the point is, you know, when I'm saying a movie sucks, but I still say, it's still, if you want to see it and you enjoy yourself, I mean, you want to try it, give it a chance, you should see it, because this is the thing. Like I said for the movie Boy Kills World, I saw that movie for free because I can see movies for free. You know, I just have connections like that. And I still feel like my time was wasted, and I wish I didn't see the movie, you know. And, you know, but what would have happened if I didn't see the movie? I probably would have had to watch Ugly Dolls with my kids, play a video game with my kids, something really boring that I'm just too old to be doing, or playing nerds with kids. And I'm not a fan of doing that. I don't want to see Ugly Dolls again, but I will, and I'm pretty sure I'll have to see it probably after I'm done with this recording, or see it tomorrow. I will see Ugly Dolls again. You know, I won't be watching it, but it'll be on. But anyways, but the thing is, I felt like that is a more memorable what the hell I sit through when it came to Boy Kills World. I found out that movie, made like, $1 million. It kind of jumped the gun a little bit because I was going to say is, so it kind of fits what I saw when I said in my review is there was no one in that theater for the last 10 movies. I think I said 3, but I should have said, people for a while. It's just, I have not been in a packed theater for a while. And the kind of people I've seen in there were kind of, the odd type, kind of people. And I understand is, if the kind of people that you can tell, like, I'm pretty sure this person is alone. After they're done with movies, they go home alone. It was definitely an odd looking guy, and I'm thinking, hey, if I can put myself in your place, in which I would not want to, enjoy yourself as much as you can. That's what I say. I love movies, but there's certain things that I feel more important when a movie is so bad. For me, and should be for you. And somewhere in my video that I do want to fit this in there, but it just doesn't really fit this video. And another reason, this is like this off page, but I remember on this video that I still have in private, I was thinking about taking out, explaining things about my block list. Sometimes I got a dumb comment on one of my Jeremy videos, and the person got blocked, and it was something like, well, you misunderstand, see, because they use the word opinion, which is, I said, opinion. When someone says opinion, they're about to say something stupid. When someone says, I'm not racist, but they're about to say something stupid. There's other things that I know when someone's about to say something stupid. But when they said, that's just Jeremy's, when Jeremy reviews, that's just his opinion of what he thinks of the movie, and that's just how he sees the movie for himself. So he's only telling you what he thinks of his thought of the movie, and not the fact if it's good for you or anyone else. People, let me tell you this right now. I don't know, I can't explain it because I had very good examples of how dumb that just sound. I had very good examples, I don't remember. But I remember one now. Yeah, I don't know. I can't go into order like I had, but it ended with saying, like, that's like me, like I said, people come to my place to watch movies in my theater room, because they haven't been in theaters in a while because there's nothing good. And I have all the best movies that they haven't seen. And I'll say that's like me putting a dumb movie and everyone in the room is saying this movie sucks. And I'm like, well, this is something that I enjoy. I wasn't expecting, I didn't care if you enjoy. This is how I reviewed it to be good. Now, people, when I say a movie's good, like I said, for like Batman v Superman or something, people enjoy it. Everyone that I know around me, I never have sit someone through a movie and they're like, oh, this movie sucks. That has never happened with me. Never. That's why I said in my Blu-ray collection, I have only good movies, no movies that suck. There's certain people, my girl side family, like I wouldn't put it. It's called Bombshell, where they use the people from Fox News about what's his name? I don't know his name. He dragged his wife down the stairs by her hair. That Fox News guy. I don't know his name. I don't watch Fox News. But anyways, I'm saying this. So if I'm saying a movie's good, it's saying go enjoy yourself. I'm not gonna be like, that's just my thought of how I feel about the movie. Who cares about you getting your time wasted? No, I've never. No, and that's not what Jeremy is doing. Because he, the way he acts like, that's not what he's doing. He's a biased idiot, racist idiot. And was that really about it? But, I really want to get a stress across that the kind of things I've seen, like when I'm saying the movie sucks, and like, this movie's epic. Well, the kind of people I've seen that I have to block from when they show themselves on their channel, honestly, if you want to go see the movie, if you want to see it's epic, well, whatever. That's fine, but not wrong me, because it's just like talking to someone that likes to lick paint. When I'm painting the wall and I turn around like see you licking the paint off the wall. It's just like there's nothing more that we need to. We don't need to work together or figure out anything together. And And one more thing, I'm so sorry. I wanted to fit this in there, but now I got it all mixed up. But one thing is like, like I remember, when people gave me their responses. And I remember this one really dumb person that does like movie reviews too or something, and kept giving me like their responses. I knew they were odd, but they convinced me and showed me how dumb they are with several other things, how dumb they were. But but it's kind of like something like where when I walked out, the worst movie I've ever seen in theater was Godzilla 2014, and I was sitting there saying to myself, like, who the hell could like this movie? And then it was like probably the third time I've ever clicked a Chris review, Chris whatever his name is, Stalkman or something. And I never actually fully watched a full review. I've probably only seen like, 4 or 3 of his reviews. And I've only seen like, unless I've done a via response to it. And I think I have done some, but I just erased it from my head. So I don't want to think about it. But he said for like Godzilla 2014, he's like, that movie was epic. And that's as far as I got. It started out in the beginning. He's like, man, people, I don't like to use the word epic, but that movie was epic. I'm sorry. My mouth's getting dry. I'm gonna eat some of this pudding. It reminded me, I never revealed this because anyone who gave me their response became like stalkerish and creepy and strange. But I'll mention this now. But someone who kept giving me like their responses that are very dumb. It's so weird to see people so dumb they don't see it. It's so weird. And I remember thinking, who could like Mortal Kombat? That remake. I was thinking that movie was so freaking dumb. And then I don't know what gave me the idea, but I clicked someone who gave me like several like view responses before. And then they start out their video, and as far as I got, it was like years ago. It was down wherever that remake came out. And they were like, oh my God, they were like doing something. I don't remember. But it was just like, they were so excited of what they just watched. That Mortal Kombat remake. And that's what I'm just like. That's just like, they're so, that was around the time or, even maybe just after the time where I was starting to realize, man, YouTube is just a bunch of losers, just people that just don't know they're dumb. And that's what I'm saying, like, I don't want that trying to have conversations with me. I got worse. People talking about killing themselves, saying they hate me, at the same time saying no one wants to be around them, and they can't take a hint that they're the problem in this world. Waste of space. But anyways, I gotta go. But that's really about it. So if I'm saying a movie sucks and you are exactly what I constantly see through YouTube and kind of those odd guys I have seen in theaters when they sit by themselves, sometimes way in the back, as in the end of the back. I don't know why they do that, but it's just, I don't know. But it's something that normally I see, like someone who sits way in the back, something's odd about them, like sometimes they're very out of shape, and I know it's for handicaps, but they're not handicapped in that kind of a way where they can't walk. And so enjoy yourself, but with the whole epic or awesome thing, when I'm saying a movie sucks, I'm not the page for you. But all right, peace, I gotta go.